Here's what's happening now, soaking in the sunshine and the big 8-0. But is there anything left in the tank for tomorrow? We've got your forecast live from Westland coming up. Paula.
Hi, Ben. There are brand new grand jury federal indictments against 3 people, including 2 local licensed physicians accused of performing female genital mutilations on children. Karen, we've got the very latest on those charges.
All right, Paula, the White House rolls out a new tax plan. What's in and what's out? And what about the president's personal tax returns? Up first, the shocking death of a middle school student in Monroe County.
Local 4 News begins right now with a breaking news alert.
Let's begin now with breaking news in Pontiac, where an SUV has crashed into a townhome. This is happening on Walton Boulevard near Perry Street. Right now, deputies with the Oakland County Sheriff's Office are on the scene. No word on if anyone was hurt or what caused that SUV to crash into the townhome. And good afternoon to you. I'm Karen Drew. First at 4, a middle school student dies suddenly after a track meet. Her family, friends, and the entire community stunned. It happened in Monroe County. That's where 13-year-old Jasmine Torres has died after running in a school track meet. Torres started to feel ill just 10 minutes after running a 400-meter dash at Hudson Middle School. She was taken to the hospital where she later died. Torres was a student at Ida Middle School. Her superintendent says the family is very well known in the community.
Jasmine was always smiling, always happy. As a result, she has a large friendship group and certainly has a lot of support within the Ida community.
100 students were in the cafeteria this morning getting counseling on this, grieving the loss of Torres. There is currently no cause of death for that student. It is a story that has captured national headlines. First, this Detroit doctor charged with female genital mutilation on young girls. Then, this doctor and his wife accused of taking part in those procedures. Well, now new this afternoon, new indictments tying them all together. Paula Tutman outside the federal court with those new developments. Paula.
Hi, Karen. So first of all, these 3 belong to a very small religious sect called the Dowdy Bora. And I think a lot of people want to know how women in that community feel. I did talk to a supporter outside the courthouse off camera. She said she believes that these 3 are not getting fair treatment. They don't deserve being hauled into court like this. I asked her if she had this procedure when she was a little girl. She kind of stumbled a little bit and she said, I don't know. Needless to say that whether or not this is a ritual in this religious community or not, what the feds are saying happened is against the law in this country. The federal grand jury hands down new charges against an ER physician and a physician and wife duo who own a medical clinic in Livonia. The new charges tie all 3 to 2 charged cases of female genital mutilation of children. Today, Dr. Fukhraddin Attar appeared in court, brought in chains and in an orange prison jumper, along with his wife, Farida Attar. The new federal indictment for Dr. Attar include conspiracy to transport a minor with the intent to engage in criminal sexual activity. So let's break down what that particular charge means, because it's the most serious. It carries a potential sentence of life in prison if convicted, and it amounts to the touching of female genitalia. In this case, according to the feds, with a purpose to perform a specific so-called religious ritual, also known as female circumcision. Today, Dr. Attar's defense attorney, Mary Chartier, says she believes her client is being persecuted and prosecuted because he is Muslim, and claims he had no idea that Dr. Jumana Nargawala, though practicing procedures at his Livonia clinic after hours, knew she was allegedly performing female circumcisions on children. So he's saying that he didn't know this was going on at all. He knew that she was doing procedures after hours.
Dr. Attar is not aware of any FGM that occurred at his clinic, and he does plan to vigorously defend these charges. He was aware that Dr. Nargawala used the clinic. He offered that to her and let her do that. But what happened at the clinic was not FGM. They have a religious belief to practice their religion, and they are Muslims, and they are being under attack because of it.
Dr. Jumana Nargawala, the first of the trio to be rounded up and charged by the feds, already faces that mutilation charge. Now, Dr. Attar also has a new indictment of making a false statement to a federal officer, and along with his wife Farida, conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding. Dr. Nargawala also has new charges based on that federal grand jury indictment that came down late this afternoon. She faces a new charge of female genital mutilation, along with who the feds are calling her two co-conspirators. So Karen, I've got to address what Attar's attorney said, because this is a very small sect that happens to be Muslim. Not all Muslims believe in this ritual. Dr. Attar and his wife will be back in court next week after their attorneys have a chance to look at this indictment. Dr. Nargawala will be in court tomorrow to face arraignment on those new federal charges.
All right. Thank you very much, Paula. In other news this afternoon, we are getting our first look at a man suspected of robbing a bank in Troy. Police and the FBI are looking for this man. Surveillance video shows him approaching a teller at the Citizens Bank on East Big Beaver Monday morning, demanding money, then walked away, leaving the bank. Warren police say the same suspect may have hit a chemical bank on East 12 Mile. If you happen to have information, contact police. Dearborn police are investigating after at least 35 headstones were damaged and kicked over at the Northview Cemetery. The cemetery, established in 1883, sits at Outer Drive and North Military in Detroit and contains the graves of some of the city's oldest families. Police believe the incident may have occurred Monday night. Since then, 18 of those headstones were put back in their rightful spots as police search for the vandals. Ben Bailey on the road today, so we join him for our first forecast. He is helping you protect your family during severe weather. And Ben, this is all about getting good information during a storm.
That's right, Karen. We do this every year. We're kicking off our weather radio campaign, and we're at the Meijer in Westland. We'll talk more about that in a second, but we've picked some great days here to be inside. I wish we could do this outdoors, but it doesn't work like that. Temperature's phenomenal out there. We've touched 80 degrees in a couple locations, and looking out there, there's plenty of sunshine to go with it. Metro's at 76. Ann Arbor, one of the warm spots, at 81, and the mid-70s there in our north zone and also south at Monroe. Noticeable wind, though, about 15 to 20 miles an hour coming out of the south and southeast. Coming up, we'll talk about your forecast. We've got some rough weather ahead. Not today, but you definitely want to get prepared. As we mentioned, this is the kickoff of our weather radio campaign. We're here at the Meijer Westland. Radio is available from our good partners at Midland. They're here to not only get you set up, but get you programmed as well. You can get a discount on the radio. Our partners at Duracell are giving away free batteries with the purchase of a radio. And we've got folks from the amateur radio operators that are here to actually program those radios to make sure they go off for your specific county. So come and see us at the Meijer in Westland. We'll be here until 6:30 tonight, Karen.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Ben. Well, the Treasury Secretary is calling it the biggest tax cut in history. Today, the White House unveiling the president's tax plan. Kimberly Gill following this story from our newsroom. So, Kim, what do we know about the plan?
Well, Karen, this afternoon, the Trump administration introduced what is being called a dramatic tax reform plan that, if passed, could drastically overhaul the country's tax system. Now, the plan released today was only a one-page outline, and it didn't go into great detail. But here's what we know so far. The proposal would reduce the current 7 tax brackets to just 3, 10%, 25%, and 35%. Details about those new brackets were not released. The plan would also end all individual deductions other than mortgage interest and charitable contributions. The proposal calls for the end of the estate or so-called death tax, and corporations would also get a big break with business tax rates lowered to 15%.
We're going to cut taxes for businesses to make them competitive, and we're going to cut taxes for the American people, especially low and middle income families.
This will pay for itself with growth and with reduction of different deductions and closing loopholes.
The Treasury Secretary also said today President Trump at this time has no intention of releasing his tax returns. Now ahead here at 5, how the Democratic leadership is responding to this new plan. Until then, Karen, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right. We look forward to that report at 5. Thanks, Kim. Tensions continue at this hour to rise in the United States standoff against North Korea. We're looking at new military exercises with American ally South Korea. Dozens of tanks and fighter jets were involved in the joint firing drill. North Korea is conducting its own live artillery drills. China is urging restraint from both the United States and North Korea. Today, the entire United States Senate went to the White House to get briefed on this situation. Senator John McCain has called this the most challenging foreign policy standoff since the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962. Floods are high, and that is due to high water, blaming for this massive road collapse in a town north of Montreal. It's been a rough spring there. The main road in the town of Rawdon has collapsed, sliding down a steep hill and leaving a gaping hole behind. Power in the area was shut down because of concerns the erosion could topple nearby power lines. Luckily, no one was injured during the collapse. Still ahead, first at 4, United Airlines facing some new questions over the death of a big pet rabbit. I'll also tell you what that's all about. Also, look at this heart-stopping video. A little girl runs into moving traffic, but she's incredibly lucky. Also, Dr. Mitch George joins us.
Hey, Karen, you know a lot of people want to exercise, but they're not sure how much or how often they should be working out to stay healthy. There's new guidelines that I'm going to show you coming up in Good Health.
All right, up first, Chipotle just started bouncing back from a food safety crisis. Now another problem that could affect thousands of customers. What you need to know next.
Famous coming up all new on Local 4 News at 5 and 6.
2 kids in a horrific car accident dependent on round-the-clock care for the rest of their lives. But now that their mother has passed away, their benefits have been reduced. The defenders go looking for answers.
All right, thank you, Kevin. In this Help Me Hank consumer alert, many Chipotle customers will want to check their credit card statements. The Mexican Grill says it's investigating what it calls unauthorized activity on customer credit cards. The cards were used between March 24th and April 18th. Chipotle isn't giving many details, but says it has upgraded security. Also, it will notify affected customers. If you think that you might be affected, watch your credit card account and report any trouble to your bank. In Good Health, how much exercise is enough? It's a question many people debate, so Dr. Frank McGeorge is here to kind of give us some guidelines and help us all kind of get moving.
Yeah, well, Karen, you know, the definition of enough kind of depends on what your goals are. But in general, the latest government guidelines say most adults need at least 2.5 hours of moderately intense exercise per week to help control your weight and reduce the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and some types of cancer. That breaks down to half an hour of exercise 5 days a week. Now, if you're exercising vigorously, you actually need about half as much exercise. Strength training is also important. Ideally, that should happen about twice a week. Now, obviously, it would be great if everyone met those goals, but numerous studies, in fact, find that some activity is, of course, better than none. So don't be discouraged if you're not there yet. Consistent daily activity, even as simple as a brisk nightly walk, can actually help, and it provides benefits for both your physical and your mental health, help you stay sharper longer.
And sometimes if you set that goal and you don't say, okay, I'm going to do 40 minutes, you just tell yourself you're going to do 10. Once you're out there,
exactly.
Well, I might as well just do a few more.
I'm here, why not?
Yeah, so that's a good way to go.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Doctor. Well, let's get back out to Ben. He's at the Meijer in Westland. It is Weather Radio Day. You can protect your family and save a little money. Hi, Ben.
Hi, Karen. Yeah, you're right. Discounts, free batteries. We get the whole 9 yards out here. We'll talk about that in a second. Everybody wants to talk about the weather on a day like today. Temperatures phenomenal, well above average as we've hit 80 degrees in parts of the area. 82 down there in our South Zone at Adrian. Ann Arbor's gotten in on the act, even up to Howell at 80 degrees. The further, or I should say the closer you get to the east side, those numbers do cool down, but some of the coolest numbers out there, just 71 in Mount Clemens. It's not all wine and roses, though, as we get to the next couple days. We are under a marginal risk for severe weather tomorrow, and that's mainly for the midday and early afternoon hours. Let's take a look at the forecast map. Now, tonight, there are going to be thunderstorms in the western portion of the state. You're going to see a cluster here, Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, maybe reaching over into Lansing. I don't think that we're going to get impacted by that, and if it does, it's just going to brush our west zone. Our chance of thunderstorms is coming during the day on Thursday, so we get through the morning commute fine, and then midday, early afternoon, you see those thunderstorms start to pop ahead of a cold front. Could have some gusty winds along with it. Front will chase those storms out as we get into the afternoon, so the drive home is going to be dry as well. Temperatures tonight dropping down to 61, very mild for this time of year. In fact, that low is close to our average high for this time of year. Skies becoming mostly cloudy, and of course we'll look for those thunderstorms to develop during the midday hours tomorrow. Also very breezy even outside of those storms. Going into the weekend, temperatures are going to be cooling down. We'll see those numbers into the 60s for high temperatures on Friday. Saturday Saturday, we won't even get to 60 degrees, and we start ramping back up. Chance of a late shower Saturday, best chances on Sunday, and it does look like the end of that weekend is going to be a washout. Back here at Meyer in Westland, and I'm here with Shannon Herron from the Wayne County Emergency Management and Homeland Security. You deal with responding to disasters all the time. For folks that actually have a weather radio, why is this still an important technology with all the cell phones and stuff that have come into account?
The problem that happens is as soon as we lose power, everything runs out of batteries. The only thing that's going to work is these radios. If we get weather come into the area, your cell phone isn't going to work. There's tower sites go down real quick. So the only way we're going to be able to continue to notify residents when there's a real emergency is via these radios.
And those transmitter sites have backup power that can make sure that they're going during storms, right?
That's correct. They all are powered by propane or natural gas, so they will not run out.
Gotcha. And programming these are important too. You don't want to have it going off every time there's a warning for any county, right?
Right. You usually get an adjacent county, and since all our weather comes from Washtenaw direction, we like to program Washtenaw and Wayne County into the alarms.
Shannon, appreciate your time, and yes, you can get programmed here. We've got volunteers who are amateur radio operators. Our own Andrew Humphrey is here as well, and of course our partners with Midland will help you get set up with the correct radio for you. There is a discount on those radios, and you do get free batteries from our partners at Duracell this year. That's a new feature that we've added. So come on out and see us. We're at the Meyer in Westland. Karen, back to you.
All right, sounds good, and it seems like we're really getting a good crowd. I think it's really important to come out there and have those conversations with folks, because sometimes we pick those radios up, but we don't necessarily know how to program the right way.
Very good point. You got to have those counties programmed if you want it specifically for going off where you live.
Good advice. Well, enjoy the rest of your time indoors, Ben. We're going to probably sneak outdoors a little later because it is gorgeous out there. Coming up, first at 4, still ahead, the pet bunny, the mysterious new owner, and the airline. This unusual story all adds up to more bad publicity for United Airlines. We'll explain. First, it could happen to any parent or grandparent with terrifying consequences, but this family gets very lucky. But first, as we go to break, take a look at the screen and you'll find out how the markets have closed for the day. We'll be right back. Well, we are back with this heart-stopping video. See that little girl running into moving traffic? Look right there. She falls. Not one, but 2 cars run over her. Only then do some adults run into the street to grab her, and miraculously, she's okay. Surveillance cameras captured that moment. The girl's just 2 years old. We're told that her grandmother was distracted for just a moment when this happened. The girl's had a few bruises, but besides that, she is doing okay. In today's trending stories, more trouble for United Airlines, facing questions about the death of a giant rabbit. Simon the rabbit was shipped from London to Chicago. The breeder says the rabbit could have grown up to become the world's largest, but after arriving in Chicago and getting off the plane, the rabbit died. The new owner, an unidentified celebrity, is said to be very upset. United is investigating. For the first time ever, you can get a chocolate Twinkie. Hostess says it's introducing chocolate cake Twinkies because of changing consumer flavor trends. So over the years, the company has created new flavors for the cream filling, but this is the first time it's tweaked the flavor of that iconic golden sponge cake. They're available today nationwide. Still ahead, blame it on the sheep. The ultimate rush hour excuse for being late to work. Up first, here's a look at what I'm working on for tonight at 11. He's young, vibrant, with a bright future ahead, even with stage 4 melanoma.
They've basically stopped the cancer in their tracks.
They are the pills Josh is taking. On them, he says he can live a normal life, but Josh will have to stop taking one of those drugs because the company is no longer making it.
It's a little scary.
If you had a cure for your child, that you would make it even if your child was the only one.
I'm Karen Drew. This family's fight to save their son tonight at 11.
Why should you call?
Finally, first at 4, drivers heading to work and school had a legitimate reason for being late, but they can only use this excuse once or twice a year. Traffic came to a standstill in Eagle, Idaho yesterday, so 2,000 sheep could cross the road. They were making their annual trek to their spring and summer feeding areas. They stay up there until the fall, and then they stop traffic once again when it's time to come on back. Well, thank you for joining us for First at 4. We are back at a half hour with Local 4 News at 5. Meantime, Inside Edition is straight ahead. Have a good afternoon.